Hi, everyone. Welcome back to The Other Side of Music, our second interview today. Today, I'm interviewing Josh Anderson, and I'm inviting him in now. He should be in here any minute. I hope everyone's doing well, and that don't forget rstaradio.com. Submit your music. We'll put it up. It's free submission, free radio play. It runs through the rotation. And we have over 30 hours worth of music, podcasts, and poetry. Where I'm adding on comedy probably tomorrow and a few other songs. So it's really cool. Listen if you haven't listened, and then, submit your music. Tell somebody else to submit their music. Um, so, Josh, you got to accept the invitation. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're having issues, so hang on a second. Okay, I just invited him. There you are. Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are
Pretty good.
you?
Pretty good. I can't complain.
So,
It's a beautiful day outside today.
huh?
It's a beautiful day today. I can't even complain.
Oh, I know. It is nice out.
hmm
Well, so, thanks for
Oh,
being on here.
thank you for having me. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, and well, let's get started. So, so you are a
That's right.
showstopper, you're the GOAT. So, how do you have all these names?
So just growing up and playing different sports and interacting with different people, singing in different competitions, just being in school, everything. I always know, like, I always wanted to be the best. I thought my God-given talent, God blessed me with a beautiful talent, and I thought I always put enough time in, enough practice in to call myself the best. So I think if you walk around with this swag, you got to live up to the name. So I walked around with this swag. I said what I was, and I had to live up to the name. So I live up to the name every time I step on the floor, and that's just how I always see my life. If I say it, I got to do it.
Okay, good, good. So I've met you before, so
That's
I
fine.
know that you went to school for music.
That's fine.
Like um, so how long have you been doing this? Well, I guess
So
let's.
singing is in like entirety. I've been singing since I was 2 years old. I started in church. My mom led the church choir. My grandma did, and then from there it was like just sing, sing, sing. And then I went to Kappa for school from 6 to 12. Kappa is really good for like honing your crafts, and if you have an art, just down in honing in on your art and just trying to expand it and make you a better musician as a person, as an artist. So I got to do that for a long time to study music. And then I went to Morehouse. At Morehouse, I got to study music too. Great place to study music. Extensive library of music. Got to just look through music and just put myself completely in music. And again, God blessed me with a talent, and I was like, I can't just have this talent and sit on it. So
Mhm.
I love music to the absolute core. I study music every day. I look up music every day. I make music every day. I just love being around music. I'll sing at work. I'll sing in person. People just hear me on the day to day, just humming a tune on the bus sometimes. I love music. I love being around music. I love hearing music. I love people's music. I just love music. And yeah, that's it.
Well, that's good. That's all very good. Now, do you have goals for your music? Like, do you want? Okay, what are they?
100%. Like, a lot of people say, like, I want to be just in the industry. I want to be famous. No, I don't really care for none of that. I want to be the absolute best. Like, I want everybody to hear my music and be like, yo, this guy's him. Like, I want them the same way I said, the same way a couple other people said. I want the whole world to be like, yeah, Josh Anderson, oh, he has to go. That's like the goal of music. But it's not just that. It's just for everybody to hear my music and know where it comes from. Know they can find themselves in my music. Like, always listen to it and just jam out. Don't think about nothing else around you. I want people to listen to my music on the bus and do a backflip by accident because they just love the song that much. Like, that's just the all goal of music. Just I hope you enjoy it. Hope you can sit and be comfortable with it. Hope you can sit with your family, listen to it, all that. I want music to like take me different places. Also, like, of course, you want to get into different realms with business and aspects of just different parts of life. Kids music is a big aspect of me. I definitely want to have a nice little TV show coming out. My little brother has a comic. I'm heavy into like making music for his comic book and his comic brand.
Really?
Different sounds completely. Like you'll definitely hear more of that along the way, like 80s pop type songs.
Oh,
It took me different like directions completely, but just involved music. And my biggest goal, my biggest goal, I want to have a Grammy in every
okay.
single division, every single genre of music. I don't care if it's country, opera, classical. Man, we're about to do it all. Let's try it all. Let's see what we can do. And we're not going to be lackluster with it. Me and my team's very, very confident in our skills. And I definitely think we can definitely do it. So why not give it a try?
Yes. Well, on that note, I can tell you that you can start nominating yourself
Hmm.
for Grammys. I believe is July 1st. I have to look at my calendar, but I'll send you the info. Yes. See, I take care of
You
things.
definitely do.
Yeah.
You definitely do handle business all the way through.
Because I was laughing. I actually saw a TikTok of someone that used to be in the music
Hmm.
industry, and there was like, things you don't know about the music industry or something. And one of them was like, in order to be nominated for a Grammy, you have to nominate yourself. And I thought, I do know that.
That's that makes a lot of sense. I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
That's different. Hmm.
yeah, yeah.
Thank
So I mean, other places might nominate you, but initially you have to. It's like a whole sign up process and everything. I'll
Okay.
send you the info that I have.
Yes, man, for sure. Thank you.
But get that stuff started.
Yeah, got to. It's definitely about that time. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, so how did your like how did your mom know you could sing?
Honestly, I'm still trying to figure it out myself. We were in the car one day and we like my whole family is always good at like making up songs on a whim. My mom was able to sing, my grandma can sing, my uncle can sing. My mom went to Rogers Kappa Middle School, my uncle went to high school at Kappa, my cousin Bernice was in the House of Soul. So my family's heavily involved in music.
Oh,
So like they'll always like make a little song, somebody singing, and they'll bust out and just start singing. So I got to just do it with them. I'm just having fun living my life. But once they found out I could sing, it was always like, okay, let's see what he can do. And the first time they were like, yeah, you're gonna sing a solo, and I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not singing a solo at all. But eventually, I got over that, and like after the second, third time they asked me to sing it, I just was able to sing in front of people, and that's when she really seen like, oh yeah, he takes it serious. And after that, going around the house singing like little Chris Brown songs. You get older, want to hear Michael Jackson songs. I start harmonizing with like different rap songs. Hey, we want to do it all. And that's when she really started seeing the potential. She's like, okay, he got a little skill. She started putting me in different programs, like just keep working on it before I went to Kappa, and then little side programs, I would say, just to learn music like theory and stuff like that.
okay. Now, how do you come up with your songs? Do they just hit you? Do you think about them like in your dreams? Do you how does it
Honestly,
kind of happen?
songs definitely just come out of nowhere. I will hum a tune in my head, or I'll hear something little like a little jingle or commercial,
Mhm.
and I'll hear maybe the middle part of a jingle commercial. I'll take it and I'll be like, oh yeah, I gotta make this in the song. Or I remember an old song that I really love, hear like a backbeat of it, and I'm like, oh, I can take something and transform it all the way through. But it just like you said, it comes out of nowhere sometimes. Sometimes it's not really in my dreams. I wouldn't say because no, when I'm asleep, it gets crazy. Dreams is always the fun part. I'm playing, but uh, it's more of definitely a different situation where it's like I'll even right now I can sit here and I'll hear something and I'll be like, oh yeah, that's a good little beat or that's a good little sound I like, and then transform that sound into something completely different.
Okay, all right. Um, so what is your favorite non-alcoholic drink?
Alcoholic drink. I love water, 100%. If I'm being honest, all I drink right now is water. Water and Gatorade is like my thing. Oh
Uh,
man, if you don't drink water. Cause man, that's just to the world. Man, I know a couple people. My friend told me I didn't drink water. It's crazy. But drinking water is like the only thing I do, honestly. Yeah,
hmm, wow,
water.
that's too healthy for me. Though I do drink water. I like sparkling water.
Okay. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
sparkling water is definitely yeah. I
yeah,
definitely love sparkling water.
yeah.
Definitely tried like different. All right, when I was younger, Sprite for sure. Sprite, I get definitely love a good Sprite. But yeah, it's like I'm sorry, I get the boring lifestyle. I can name like Fiji water. I love Fiji
Oh,
water. That's like the best.
that is so good.
I
That is
love it.
really good.
They'll always probably Fiji water every time.
Yeah, Fiji water is really good. I like San Pellegrino,
Mm-hmm.
uh, bubbly water.
Yeah.
That's like my favorite.
Okay.
My one daughter thinks I'm nuts. She's like, this stuff is terrible. I'm like, what's terrible about it? It's plain, it's bubbly, it's
Because
fun.
people don't like the when they taste like the fizz, they're expecting like a sweet a little bit to it because they're always expecting like, oh, I got it, like you're gonna taste a a little pop. Nah, drink that sparkling water. Y'all gonna understand it changes a life.
It does. I know Sweden has a lot of
Oh
sparkling,
yeah.
like sparkling water, and I'm like, I'd fit well over there.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought about like definitely if I had to travel the world, I definitely want to try everybody's water just one time. Like maybe not the top water, but just a good little like your top brand of water. Oh, it got to be a different experience. Yeah,
Hey, everyone has goals.
yeah.
So, where, if you could perform anywhere in the world, time didn't matter, money didn't matter, like not everything was taken care of. Where would you like to go?
Ooh, that's a good one. That is a great one. Wow. Honestly, man, the Super Bowl, 100%. All right.
Okay.
A lot of people might have the Super Bowl dream, but mine is not me. I just love football. I'm an NFL flag referee. I'm always around football 24/7. Football is that thing. So why not mix my two favorite things? Plus, man, I had a nice little dream and set of how I could do a Super Bowl. It would be crazy. It
Oh,
would be 100% would be crazy.
okay. All right. Um, let's see. So in who has inspired, like throughout the time, because you said your family is pretty musical, but who has inspired you? You think maybe the most to keep going?
All right, if I'm being so honest, my granddad was the music guy. So uh he would like wake up and go to sleep to music, if I'm being so honest. Like that's his whole vibe. Music choice was always on in the house. He was like one of them, I'll read a newspaper, music choice all day long. He was also one of them guys, like if you asked him like, hey, when was this famous musician born? When was his first album? And when was that? He'll this, and he's quick with it. So it's like that was always him. And he's told me one day, like, you're gonna be great in music. He said, I can see it, you're gonna be great in music. I was like, from that,
Okay.
I've never forgot those words. So I was like, all right, aspire to be that. But it's just, I feel like if he know music that much, maybe I had some he, you know, what I mean, he sings. So I'm like, all right, get the knots on. But that's always like my biggest inspiration. Not just that, but my little brothers and sisters, like they've always been heavy into the arts and they always want to follow their passion. So if I'm inspiring mine and I can do mine and I can take it to a different level, then I know they'll see it and be like, okay, if it can be done, so why can't I do it too? I got a son, so definitely that's like the number one now. It pushes to a whole different. I got a whole family, so it's like the push and show them I can do something different let my lady see it and let my son see it. It's just a different vibe, and you can push so differently. You can push so hard and let everybody around you just, build with you, son. I don't even know if I can pick one. I just named three. I'm sorry. I was supposed to pick one, but I
Okay.
just like everybody. It's the worst. But I'm heavy on family. I'm heavy on like just showing your family if you can do it, then everybody can do it too. So why
Mhm.
not? So I'm definitely heavy on that.
Wow, that's awesome. Um, what was my next thing? You said music, you'd like to play. So tell me what your favorite song that you have produced.
Ooh, that's a good one. All right. So I got songs nobody ever heard before too, but that's not fair. So if I'm being honest, no, I'll give it to him. There's a song I got called Confidence. And it's like, it's a personality song all the way through. It wasn't supposed to be a personality song, but
Hmm.
it turned into a personality song. And when I promise this song is like completely me,
Hmm.
it's my favorite because I can just like, I can close my eyes, hear that song, and I know it's like, boom, this is who I am. So it's like, if I had to just listen to a song on repeat every single day, it would be that one.
Okay. Do I have that song on the radio station?
Not yet. I didn't even release the song yet, but you're gonna be the first one to have it. I tell you that.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to drop
Better
it
send it.
actually on my birthday, which is July 3rd. So
Okay.
I'm not, I'm gonna give it to the world definitely in full force. But it's a different level what we're trying to push it for. So
Okay.
I want the world to see what I can see when I listen to it. Yeah.
Cool. Um, so how did you, at 6 Degrees of Hip Hop, you were part of 250, Zone 250.
Yes, ma'am.
So how did you guys all know each other growing up? Did you just meet here and there?
So
How'd that?
we all I knew of 250 in high school. cool. Like I got to see him around every once in a while. We weren't like friends or anything at the time, but I definitely got to see him around. Everybody else, I played for the school they went to, so I got to be around it, but I didn't like know everybody. But I knew Tyree was his he's also in the group, and that was the one I like really connected with. I knew him since like middle school, elementary school. We went back to Linden, so I was like, okay, we definitely Louis Carter if anybody like rapping there.
Mm,
But I knew him for all the way back then, and he invited me one day. He's like, "Come slide." And actually, 250 had invited me like a year before because I had talked to him on like just seeing him at like a show. He was like, "Bro, we gotta work together." He had invited me like a year before, and I'm like, "Okay, they both work together, so why not go check it out?"
great.
After like our first time linking, we made a song, and it was after that it was over. It was like, yeah, we gotta keep making music for sure. Like this is it. No, we all just locked in after that. And I'm not gonna lie, they're a great collection of artists.
Yeah.
Like every single artist on their own is a great artist, and all together we just bring like we. I think we got a different vibe, and it's a dope vibe to have, and it's fun to like perform with everybody, get us hyped on
Yeah,
stage.
yeah.
We
You
like to
guys are
jump
fun.
around, we like to get hyped. This is nothing but fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun
Yeah,
having you guys
they
there.
turn all the way up. Yeah, that's a fun turn up. Yeah,
Yeah, we'll be doing that again. Don't worry.
got to. I would love to. Please. Oh, too much fun.
Yeah, I have stuff to probably by next week.
Oh,
Everyone will be hearing from me to start. I'm starting to line things up again, so you'll hear from me.
that's no for sure. I cannot wait now.
So, what is your favorite food that you just can't live without?
Oh man, I'm a fat kid at heart. I'm telling you, I'm a fat kid at heart. I like candy yams, spaghetti. Definitely can't go wrong with a good candy yams and spaghetti. Honestly, that's my top two if I had to give you one. Yeah, that's crazy, but it's a random two, but it's definitely my top two.
Okay. What's a food that you hope you never see again?
Mm, that's a good one. Ooh, that's a good one. I love them all. I have no idea. Let's
Like
honestly
mine is
go
lima bean.
without. It's gonna be a crazy one. People's gonna kill me for it, but I can go without seafood for a long time now. I'm
Oh
so
no,
far
I
away.
don't think we could be friends anymore.
I can stay away from seafood. Honestly, I can stay away from pork too for a while. Yeah, yeah, those both too. Like I haven't seen them in a long time. I can say.
Okay. Mine are lima beans and my yeah, I do not like lima beans. And my other one is that will probably make other people go, "She's crazy." Ice cream.
What?
Yeah, I could live my whole life without ever having ice cream.
Ice cream,
As
a
I don't
beautiful
hate
thing.
it. I just don't feel it. Like I know I'm a disappointment to my mother.
This is so
We had ice
sad.
cream every Sunday
I was just
growing
talking
up.
about ice cream too. This is so sad. This is so sad. Why not? This dang
I don't know.
ice cream.
I don't know. We had ice cream every Sunday growing up. We went out. Even the dog came with us, and everyone got ice cream, and I enjoyed it and everything. And it's not that I hate ice cream. Like I'll eat it if I go out or a neat ice cream shop or
Mhm.
something. But overall, like I have ice cream in the house for the girls.
I got you.
But
I make. I
if it was left to me, I
make
wouldn't
one.
have ice cream anywhere. I
You have
know.
like a
My mom's so sad.
is it like maybe you ate like the wrong ice cream at first,
No,
like it just turned you off. Right? No,
no, I never not liked it.
this is sad. This is so
I
sad.
know, I know, I know. I'm sorry.
This is so sad. Ice cream is so amazing too. That's crazy. Whipped
Oh,
cream.
I do I like to eat fun ice cream and everything. It's not top of mind for me at all.
I get it. I get it. I can't lie. I get it.
Like,
Eh,
like I have to make an actual effort to remember to buy it at the grocery store for the girls.
Dang. Dang. Oh, this is so sad. Ice cream is such an enjoyable treat too. I'm not gonna lie. So seafood, I can't. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. I can see exactly where you're coming from. 100%.
Yeah, yeah, you know. So tell people how they can find you, like on social media. Where are you, like your name and everything?
Everywhere. So honestly, this is so crazy. You're probably the first person to hear this, but I'm about to change my name back to just Okay, my name has never really changed. My name is Joshua Anderson,
Uh-huh.
so I'm just going to put my full name. Why not just add the 2 extra letters and just? So yeah, you can find me everywhere at Josh Anderson underscore official right now. Josh Anderson everywhere. But in like the recent future,
Okay.
you're gonna see it's Joshua Anderson. Same difference, same face. I'm always
Okay.
everywhere. It's gonna be Joshua Anderson everywhere. But it's just gonna be Joshua Anderson everywhere. Literally, Spotify, Instagram, everywhere. Joshua Anderson.
Okay.
And if you
Easy enough.
really want to find me, look up Joshua Anderson, or Josh Anderson. Hop out the window. That's how you really can get me.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, somehow it just generates.
That's a
Look
great
up that video, you'll
song.
get there. Thank you.
That is a great song.
It's funny because that song came out of actually nowhere. It wasn't supposed to happen like that, but
Oh,
came out of nowhere. I heard like a beat in the car. And I told my man, I was like, man, I can make a funny little song to this. And I was just playing around, sung a little hook. Ring a ding a ding. Is that? It was a whole different song. And then we came back to it one day. I was like, bro, this got a little bounce to it. I like
yeah.
this a little bit. And I
Yeah.
went locked in with the producers and just made a nice little hit. I was like, okay, this is a hit. I like this. And
Nice.
honestly, it was fun. That was one of like the everybody in the studio just having fun.
Mhm.
Fun song. Really.
Now, you said studio. So where do you, what studio do you use, if you don't mind me
So
asking?
I record with if and a couple no, a couple people record with them too now. Man Made Studios. If you know
Oh,
Manny,
yeah.
Brother Man,
Brother Man.
yeah, that's my guy. So me and Brother Man started working a while ago now. It was a long time ago, but I locked in with him for my project that I'm coming up with, and that was like the main thing: just lock in, let's do a whole album together, and let's just rock it out. And I have another producer I go to. His name is Bachi Blacksmith. He's an upcoming rapper too, but he's definitely a great producer. I like them two, between the collaboration of them two and me, just beatboxing beats to them, and this is what I got. Play my musical notes to them, and we just rock it through. We'll make beats out of nowhere, drop the song, and then send it to all of each other. We'll all collaborate on it and just knock it out until we get the final project.
Nice. Yeah. Brother Man's is a
Oh
good
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's great because he's always ready to learn music, and he knows how to get. He's already learned so much music, and he's always ready to learn music too. So it's like, bro, you're just all around. You love music too, so why not lock in? And it's always every time we link up, it's always just a, bro, that was heat. No, bro, that was heat. And it's like, no, bro, that was really heated. That was beautiful. Then you be like, nah, bro, but you just did right there. And I'm like, see, this is getting too crazy, bro. Let's drop another song. It just like crazier and crazier. So man, we definitely enjoy working with each other for sure.
Good. Do you have any upcoming shows?
Honestly, right now, no.
Oh,
I've been
we're gonna
I'm
in.
not hiding from the world at all. Right now, where I'm in my like, I had so much fun outside for like the past year, especially going to your shows and got to go to a couple good night shows and got to lock in shows. I got to have so much fun going to this Forge Urban Winery and getting to play at Mr. Smalls. I had a lot of fun this year. I really did. But even check your mics. Check your mics is always fun. Little competitions, get it off. You get to see other artists. I got to meet so many different artists to collaborate with if I wanted to, and if they want to, reach out. But I've been locked in with my whole let's do this, guys. Let's really let's make the effort to really this is the year. Let's push. So we're really locked in. We're gonna see content just flowing and flowing and flowing and flowing and flowing. We're shooting for the weekends because Saturday and Sunday gotta ask. We're trying to give y'all something funny, but it's gonna be a beautiful thing. We got a lot of different content coming out, and it's not just musical content. That's like, oh, Josh is singing another song. Oh, Josh, drop another song. Oh, Josh has made it. Like, no, it's not gonna be like that. Or, oh, Josh did a cover. No, it's not just gonna be like that. We got a couple covers. We got a couple songs. We got a couple little funny little music singing videos. I'm telling y'all, music singing videos that are funny. We're taking to nothing like the absolute next level. But we definitely got a lot of content dropping that I enjoy, and I know my team's enjoying. I know a lot of other people definitely will enjoy. So you just got to keep an eye out. We're gonna be pushing like crazy. So
Okay.
really can't run from it. I'm gonna make sure everybody, you're gonna see this. It's gonna be hilarious.
Good. 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 Um. So, when you told me the piece of advice that your grandpa gave you, or well, they were actually just words of encouragement. What is a piece of advice you would give somebody?
Oh, so many to pick from. If I had to give somebody my true greatest word, if you truly want to be great, you just gotta work for it. You could do any. You could be as great as you really want to be. You just gotta work for it. Like,
Okay.
the
All
harder you
right.
work, the greater the outcome can be. I just how I truly believe it.
Now, do you get stage fright still when you go
No,
up on the
now
stage? No.
I used to be all right. Okay. This was like a wild situation. In order to break my stage fright at such a young age, because I had to be able to sing at church. My grandma had plans. We had songs that we had to get done because at home I would do crazy, go crazy singing. Then I got to church and I get scared. So she said, if you sing on stage, I'll take you to Splash Lagoon. That was the whole deal. Everybody goes to Splash Lagoon. I didn't do it. So we get to the next situation. She said, if you sing the song, we'll go to Kennywood. At this point, I realized she was not, joking around. She would take us. So I had to sing the song. From that point in, okay, it was over. There was never a butterfly in my stomach again.
Really?
Plus, going to Cap, I kind of like hammered out of you too. Like, you get solos here and there. Then my teacher kind of made me be like a lead in the opera a couple times. That's when you really like lose all stage fright. You get to do something like totally out of your comfort zone. Oh man, that was different. Doing a whole opera on stage in front of like your peers, especially in school, it's like you ain't got no choice but to go hard because you don't want to go trash and everybody's gonna be like, oh, that was the worst performance ever. No, you gotta go outside and be like, oh, you're that guy. Yeah.
Wow. So you can sing opera.
Yes, no. I was trained in classical, opera, jazz. Yeah,
Wow.
we had some fun. We had a little.
So have you incorporated opera into any of your songs?
I got a couple here and there that I got to tweak a little bit. I can't give off too much details because it's going to be too much fun. But
Okay.
we had a long sessions of trying to make a fusion between R&B and opera. And I'm telling you right now, the first 5 sessions did not work, but we finally got it. But we are here to say that we finally got it.
Good. I can't wait. That that'll be pretty awesome.
It's going. I can't wait to really like get it out there. But I gotta put the pause on right now because we're not all the way done. But
Okay.
when it's fully done, I cannot wait. Oh my goodness, it sounds so amazing so far. I cannot wait to drop it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yes,
I love mixing genres.
mm-hmm.
As you've seen from the shows I put together, it's not all the same genre.
At all.
I think that's really great. Um, and we watched this dance show. Oh, it was years ago. It was before You Think You Got Talent. Um, Shoot, I cannot remember the name of it. But this hip hop group was making it through the stages, getting higher
Yeah.
and higher. And then for their to make it to the finale, they combined hip hop and ballet.
Mm.
It was,
Mm.
and this was like before people started doing that.
Yeah.
It was like the most amazing thing ever. I mean, they won hands down,
Yeah.
but
That was like a
it
groundbreaking
was
moment
so
at that.
awesome.
Yeah, that was that had to be a nice little moment.
Yeah,
They probably shook up the game with that one.
yeah, and that's what I like to see in music, are genres mixed together.
Oh yeah.
And I always think it makes a good show.
Oh yeah.
Because if someone came to see R&B, but then the R&B singer is like with a rock band or with a hip hop group
Oh
or
yeah.
something like that,
Yeah.
that may not have been what they initially went for, but they're gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know, they're
It
there.
changes the whole vibe. Like even getting to hear so at your shows, I love going to your shows because you definitely hear every genre. Everybody's going to their full potential. Everybody's really trying to make the crowd understand what they're giving off, and you get to really understand like, oh, these other genres are fun. That's when I like really get to like, okay, I really get to hear genres then, and that's when you get to hear on like a personal level because it's like it's intimate. Somebody's right there singing it, so you get to really hear like what they're
Mhm.
going for, how it sounds, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be, yeah, this is crazy.
I,
I've asked like 10 of your artists to collab probably by now. Yeah,
nice.
100%.
I sit in I sit in silence when I start planning the shows because I can hear. So I can see the end result
Okay,
in my head. So I have to usually, like in life, and I usually have to backtrack to get to that end result.
that's smooth.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So when I put these shows together, I sit and think about who's going to be in it because I can hear the lineup.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I piece it together. That's why, like, for that one, I had almost everybody go to the open mic.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't care what songs you sang, just so I could hear you sing because what I was doing was placing everybody in their
That
spots
makes sense.
for the show.
That makes
So
sense.
yeah,
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Going to the open mics also was pretty cool. You got to meet a lot of different artists that did a lot of,
Oh yeah,
man, some of them artists was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
Who's the one guy who's like, he does like guitar and percussion and like the kazoo at the same time, or harmonica
Oh,
at the same time?
geez, Dale.
I think that's his name. I think that
Starts
he
with the D.
ordered,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He
I could
was
watch him all
swole.
day.
Yeah, I was like, honestly, this is a real deal talent, man. You're doing like a real deal art. Like, I don't
Yep.
know if a lot of people understood it, but like the multitasking he was doing with in music is ridiculous. I've never seen that done on that level. So my friend does like guitar and percussion at the same time. Like it's really cool to see him. Then I seen that guy. I'm like, you're doing a harmonica with it, bro. You're taking it to like the next level. Like, this is crazy, man.
Yeah.
This is real deal crazy.
They David Blake just reached out to me tonight to ask. He's like, "When's everyone coming back?"
Oh, I will
So
go
we'll have to
anytime.
get together and get
I
down
told
there.
the last time we were supposed to go, but I was, man, everything got crazy with communication. So I'm like, it's cool. We're gonna go next time. We on it now. We got it. But we just wanna. It's also a good chance, especially artists, whoever sees it. You definitely gotta understand. If you want to practice music, you gotta get on stage. Especially if you want to, have stage presence, you gotta practice. It doesn't just come always natural. Like it can come natural, but if you want to hone your craft and be the best you can be, you gotta practice the song over and over again. Open mics are always a great opportunity, especially that one, because it's real deal artists who really want to hear what your music is like.
Yeah,
That they're really listening. So it's like they're intensively showing you what a crowd is really like. And it's such a cool experience. So if you really want to get that chance, you gotta go to the open mic.
that's
Gotta go to the open mic.
what I try and tell the artists that I have too. Open mic
100%.
is great.
Yeah.
It's great practice. It's working out your new song. You know, um, seeing how it works out with everything. It's just great. Now I haven't been to the one at
Yeah.
Smallman's. Or Smalls, I'm
That
sorry. But I'd like to go to that one. That's on Mondays.
so the one at Mr. Smalls.
Yeah.
Is it Gallo and Goodnights?
No,
Not
no, not
yeah.
that one. Smalls, Mr. Smalls Cafe, I guess,
Mm.
has one. I think it's every Monday.
Oh wow. I gotta go check it out now.
Yeah,
That sounds cool.
one she was saying that they have it all the time.
I gotta definitely check that out. For
Yeah.
sure.
And then I saw there's another one too.
Mm.
Um, oh, in P-Town,
So,
P-Town Bar
okay.
on Boulevard,
Yeah.
they're starting to have open mic nights as well. I
That's a pretty decent. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good. That's yeah. I still love open mics personally. Yeah. We used to turn the bus into like an open mic situation every day, like coming home from school. Like I love it. Open mic. Yeah. Let everybody hear that music. Get it off. You'll definitely, man. You get to gauge the crowd, see what works, see what doesn't.
Well, so this is probably going to be maybe a hard question for you. If you were not doing music, what would you be doing?
Honestly, if I wasn't doing music, what would I be doing? That's so crazy. Like I know what I would do. I business and computers. Yeah, I'm all into it. I do computer science. I went to school for it. I love it. I definitely would be locked in all the way with that. But I would still find a way to do. Okay, music was never really like. I'm just blessed with a gift of music. Music's not really like what what I do. If I'm being honest,
Okay.
music's what I do. It's just that's the gift that God gave me to be able to do what I gotta do. If that makes
Okay.
sense. The real mission is always to uplift and raise the community. Got to like. I believe in the community so much, and oh my goodness, I believe in our community so much. So I just hustle and grind, and then one day maybe like the whole community will catch on, and they'll see like, okay, that's what's going on here. But that's the whole goal. So I would just find a way to get to the mission still. That's all. That's
Okay.
all.
No,
That's all.
you're an all around good guy.
I,
I already knew that.
I try to be. I'm
Everybody
trying to be
needs to know
somewhat
that.
decent.
All right. Well, do you have anything you'd like to add?
Yes.
Okay.
First of all, thank you again. Definitely thank you again for opportunities. Not just this one, but we have a perform on stage too. If you're an artist, definitely lock in with Rising Stars Talent Agency. Get your song on Roster Radio, RSTA Radio. I call it Roster Radio because I'm real rude mind, But get your songs locked in because you never know who's going to hear them. Plus, it's a good opportunity. Miss Robin's always pushing for the artist. If you have not locked in with her yet, definitely gotta lock in. Great lady to work with. great environment, great company, and you'll always feel better about how you're doing music, handling business. Definitely always got to lock in with Music Roundtable too. Good people over there too.
Yeah, they are good people.
As Randy told me, Randy was telling me that you and him, like the way y'all, like how y'all rocked it out. Oh man, you guys are great people. I'm not gonna lie, y'all rock it out. Yeah,
Thank you.
definitely great. And then other than that, definitely keep listening to the songs. How About the Window is definitely out. Intoxicating Smiles is definitely out.
Yeah.
Creative Soul's out, and I'm about to redo it. So if you really
Awesome.
want to hear a remastered version, Creative Soul, I did it when I was like 17. I'm trying to remaster the voice. I'm 24 now. We definitely going to make this updated a little bit. We got new songs to add to it, different sounds, different flavors for y'all to feel before, other projects come out. But that's just part of pushing content. So definitely be on the lookout. In like the next week, we pushing new content, new skills, everything. Every weekend, we trying to give us something new. So yeah, we are. Showstopping season. That's what I call it.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. Good. Good. Well, thank you for being on here.
Well, thank you for having me again. Yeah.
And I will, like I always say at the end, when we're done with this live, I'll post it on Instagram, and I'll post a small clip on TikTok to drive people to the full interview here.
Okay.
And then it'll go up on Facebook. And then since I did another interview earlier today, I'll probably take both of both interviews, and I'll upload them to the radio station at some point tomorrow.
Oh
For
snap!
presentation.
See, you got full content push. That's crazy work.
I
That's
got
crazy.
it all.
That's what. See, I need to start. That's what we started to learn how to do. I had to learn. You got it down pat. That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to catch up. That's all. That is so smooth. Yeah. Thank you so
And
much.
I can send you the video, this
Yes, ma'am.
interview if you'd like, so you can share it or have it or whatever you want to do with it too.
I like going back to it. It's like watching the performance too. You gotta look at the interviews. See what you
Okay.
said.
Well, you have a great
I'm
interview.
like, nah, yeah. Thank you so much, still.
You're welcome. All right. Well, then it was great talking to you, and I'll get that other information to you. Um, I'll try and get it to you by the end of this
Yes,
week.
ma'am. Thank you again.
You're
I
welcome.
cannot wait. Pushing for it. Pushing for it.
Good, good. Well, have a good
You
night.
too.
Thank you. Bye.